Here's how I saved $112,000 to start my basketball training business. I'm JQ, I'm a basketball trainer in South Florida. I have my own gym, and I'm here to tell you more about how to become a full-time basketball trainer and what it takes to become a full-time basketball trainer. So, saving up $112,000 for a lot of people seems like it's a lot of money. For me, when I was coming up, $112,000 saved seemed like an insane amount of money. So for me, saving that money up was a grind, but it's something that I was willing to do. And here are kind of the things that I did in order to save that money. First thing, I live below my means in almost every area that you could think of. And that might mean I'm like boring as a person, but I had a vision, I had something that I wanted to get to, and I knew that I needed to save money to do so. So when I moved to Florida, my rent was $1,000 a month. And I moved into a place, an apartment, with somebody else that I did not even know. So again, kind of a weird lifestyle, but I had my bedroom and bathroom, he had his bedroom, bathroom, and then there was like a shared living space. But I moved into that apartment because I knew that, I wasn't gonna be, original salary was $3,600 a month as a teacher. So it's like, I don't wanna be spending $1,800 on a one bedroom apartment when I could be spending $1,000 on just a bedroom. You know what I mean? So I could save $800 a month to put towards my goals and what I wanted to do to save money. So my number one thing was my rent was way low. So for you guys, if you're a young person who wants to become a basketball trainer, have a business and have a gym, saving money in that way can help. Okay, so getting roommates, finding a way to split rent, that's gonna help you save a lot of money. Living with your parents, that's another thing. If you can do that, that's a really good way to just save a lot of money. So that's number one thing that I did. Number two thing, and some people might think this is a waste, but I definitely didn't spend a lot of money eating out. So I had this thing where I would eat Chipotle one time per week, which is funny now because I eat Chipotle like all the time now, almost too much because it saves me time. But at the time I needed to save money, not as much on time. So what I'd do is I'd go to the grocery store, I would get chicken breasts, cook them in the crock pot, and then I'd eat those every single day for lunch and dinner. I'd take it to school and then I'd have it at home. I'd eat chicken. What else would I eat? I would eat some vegetables, like mixed vegetables with that when I was trying to be healthy or whatever. But again, it's like, cook the food on a Monday or Sunday, and then you eat it throughout the week, and then on Friday I'd have Chipotle, and then try to save money in that way. So again, like eating out can, if you don't make a lot of money, that's a big part of your income that you're putting towards food. So that's something that I would definitely cut back on if you're trying to, save a lot of money fast. So the third thing, I didn't waste money on drinks. I know that's a big expense for a lot of people on weekends, but I didn't waste money on that. And then the fourth thing, I didn't make vacations a priority. I didn't go on vacations. I didn't spend a lot of money on outings because it's like, what am I, vacation is kind of like you're relaxing because you put in a lot of work. And some people need that. I didn't feel like I needed that. I felt like I needed to work. I needed to continue to push. So it's like, why am I spending $3,000 on this vacation when I could put that money towards what I was working towards? So that's kind of some of the things that I did to save money in order to become a basketball trainer. But the last thing that I think I want to add to you guys, or kind of shift your perspective on, is once you start making money in basketball training, you need to start thinking of money as a tool to free up your time. So for me now, I used to be, very, very frugal. I used to try to save money on everything, but when it comes down to it, there's some things in your life, some tasks that you need done that would be better done without you doing them. You know what I mean? So for instance, when I started the gym, it's like I did everything. I cleaned the bathrooms as well as did the training sessions as well as did the scheduling. But now as a full-time basketball trainer and thinking it more as a business, I started to spend more money on those types of things. So again, it's like once you get past that point and you have your business running and you start to see money coming in, it's time to play with that and start to think of ways that you can save your time, maximize your time so you can do the things that you do best that are most important. So again, the frugal side of basketball training for me me started off there, and I still have a bit of that in me, you know what I mean? That conservative side with money where you want to keep it, you want to, you know, keep it to yourself. But when it comes down to it, the more money that you put into certain things, the more you're going to get out and you're going to maximize it. So that is something that I'm going to talk about in a different video, but that is how I saved $112,000 to start my basketball training gym. And if you want to start your own basketball training gym, I have a facility blueprint that you guys need to go check out. It's absolutely free. Go check it out. All you have to do is fill out the form. And from there, if you need more help, I do consulting calls. I also do full gym build outs. So if you're interested in starting your own facility, make sure that you guys check that out. See you guys in the next video.